What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in for another video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. We're still doing 3 videos a week right now, so we don't want you to miss out on any of those future videos. So make sure you're subscribed, got the notification on, and all that good stuff. So, man, I was just sitting here in the boat actually and had this idea come to me. You know, I'm always just out here in the boat, just hanging out, working on tackle, watching fishing shows, whatever it may be, getting ready for the next tournament. And honestly, I was just kind of looking over at the bait wall, and I had an idea. This is more of a question for you guys than a informational video, I guess. I'm curious your guys' thoughts on this topic. So we're going to dive in, talk about a bait that honestly, it does not get talked about much anymore, and I'm curious why. I really don't have the answer for this. I don't know why, but we're going to talk all about it and see what you guys think.
I'm interested.
You're interested?
I'm interested.
Okay, so, you know, really, like I said, I was just sitting here in the boat thinking, and for some reason, I got to thinking about old school bass fishing tournaments. If you went back and watched a old TV show from a bass tournament in the 80s or the 90s, just about every single tournament that you turned on and watched, there was some guy on this TV, on camera, that was throwing a lizard style bait. Why don't we throw lizards anymore? I have no idea what happened to the lizard. I just seen some hanging up on my bait wall over here, and honestly, I could not tell you the last time that I have rigged up a lizard style bait and gone out and thrown him around. Now, you know, after I thought about it, I had a few maybe ideas on why that may be, but I'm curious your guys' thoughts. You definitely need to let me know in the comments down below what happened to the lizard. Where is the lizard gone? You know, what is the reason for that? But we'll kind of dive in. I'll give you my thoughts on it here. So, you know, for me, I think it's kind of been an evolution of other baits, better baits that maybe, you know, hold the hook a little bit better, a little more durable than the lizard. Obviously, bass still eat lizards. If you go around any lake in the South, really anywhere in the South, you see lizards crawling around the bank everywhere. If you go to Florida, you walk out of the hotel room, out of the house, wherever you're at, there's lizards crawling around everywhere. If you go to the lake, there's lizards all around the boat ramp all the time. So obviously, they get in the water and the bass still eat lizards. Nothing has changed there. But I think a lot of, you know, like I said, the baits have evolved. The tackle industry has evolved, and there's baits that are a little more efficient than a lizard. They're a little more durable, that don't quite have as much action as that thing has 5 curly tails on it. You know, for me, I think of like a brush hog. For me, I guess the brush hog style bait has kind of replaced the lizard in my arsenal. But I really cannot think of the last time that I have had a lizard rigged up in the boat. I'm curious your guys, when's the last time you've thrown a lizard? I have not thrown a lizard in, I couldn't even tell you when. It has been years and years and years. And, you know, I look back to even growing up as a kid, my dad had me out on the water. We used to throw lizards all the time. I caught some of my biggest fish on a lizard, you know, throwing it around trees, laydowns, not even in your typical sense. You know, a lot of the old footage that you see, guys threw a lizard around bedding fish or flipping it in the bushes or trees or things like that. And that, you know, that's what I grew up doing, the same thing, throwing a lizard around laydowns or even in grass and things like that. But it does not get the love anymore. And I'm curious why that is. So I need you guys to come through and give me a good answer for this on what happened to the lizard. So that's it, guys. Quick, short little video. I'm curious your guys' thoughts on the lizard. Make sure you drop it in the comments below. Leave me those likes, good comments, good stuff, all that. Subscribe, everything good down below. And we'll see you guys next time.